we actually have a very special address from Sadhguru and his team in support of the Global Unity Summit 2020. Sadhguru tried his hardest to be live with us. He's traveling from the States back to India at the moment, and his team have supported us in being able to find an address that really fits this theme, fits the intention that we're creating here together collectively, which is obviously unity, how to seek resolve in our lives, how to coexist in harmony with one another, and what do we need to do as leaders. So I'm just going to introduce Sadhguru directly from his bio, because he's obviously a very incredible leader in the world and one of the most powerful spiritual leaders to walk the planet at the moment. We're super appreciative and grateful, and I don't want to miss anything instrumental in his introduction. So about Sadhguru. Sadhguru is a yogi and a visionary, named one of India's 50 most influential people. Sadhguru's work has touched the lives of millions worldwide through his transformational programs. Sadhguru has a unique ability to make the ancient yogic sciences relevant to contemporary minds. His approach does not ascribe to any belief system, but offers methods for self-transformation that are both proven and powerful. An internationally renowned speaker and author of the New York Times bestseller, Inner Engineering, A Yogi's Guide to Joy, Sadhguru has been an influential voice to a major global forum, including United Nations and the World Economic Forum, addressing issues as diverse as socioeconomic development, leadership, and spirituality. He's also been invited to speak at leading educational institutes like Oxford, London Business School, IMD, Stanford, Harvard, Yale, and MIT. In February 2017, Sadhguru was the recipient of the Padma, I don't want to mispronounce this, the Padma Vibhushan Award by the Government of India, the highest annual civilian award accorded for exponential and distinguished service, dedicated to physical, mental, and spiritual well-being of humanity, and gifted with utter clarity of perception. Sadhguru's processes a perspective on life and living that never fails to intrigue, challenge, surprise all those he encounters. Apologies for the miscommunications there. Some of you might not know, by the way, that I'm quite dyslexic, so it can be difficult reading in this way. So if I'm making errors to your names and any passages that I'm reading, that's why. It's definitely not personal. So again, Sadhguru, thank you so much for your generosity, giving us content to share at such a pivotal time. You know, what I've loved so much is reading some of the comments and the feedback from our community, just stating that this summit has allowed them to really see and experience that the times that we're existing in right now are it's so far beyond left and right. It's so far beyond blue and red. It's so far beyond these divisions of belief systems. And Sadhguru is obviously such a stand for this message. So what we're going to do now is we're going to cross over and stream to the video that Sadhguru and his team have provided for us today. So make sure you sit tight, listen up, share this stream so as many people as possible can hear this message of unity. I'm going to allow Vic, who's with me as a co-host, to screen share and have this video play. It goes for about 20 minutes.
You're going to meet a man who has a devoted following around the world, and you'll find him astonishingly pragmatic on a range of very modern-day problems. Let's meet Sadhguru.
In your life, if you think the work that you're doing is important, first thing is, you must work upon yourself.
This is a curious thing because what is the true definition of yoga?
How to overcome this fear.
So what do we mothers do for our children?
This moment, how joyful are you feeling within yourself determines the quality of your life, isn't it so?
My grandfather gave me an article written by you and
Yeah, I'm not that old as your grandfather. In reality there's just you, me and someone else. If all of us change, the world has changed. If we refuse to change, we will be only talking about it. Today modern science has recognized that water has memory. 70% of the ailments that human beings are suffering are self-created. The experience of life, whatever happens to us, you can either become wise or you can become wounded. This is a choice we have.
If God doesn't necessarily exist, why do we need gurus? Why do we need Sadhguru?
When you're in an unfamiliar terrain, it is sensible to take instructions. Just got to be introduced, that's all. You're paying too much attention to everything around you, not enough attention to this one. But the quality of your life is essentially determined by how you carry this one. Yes or no? This moment, what kind of clothes you're wearing, what kind of car you parked outside, what kind of home you live in does not determine the quality of your life. This moment, how joyful are you feeling within yourself determines the quality of your life, isn't it so? Nothing has been done about it. You think it'll happen in consequence and you're setting impossible goals for your happiness. If I have to be happy, my wife should be like this, my husband should be like that, my children should be like this, the world should become some other way. Well, these are impossible conditions you're setting for your happiness and peacefulness. Now that you have compromised yourself to peace, why I'm saying compromise yourself to peace is because a lot of people have given up aspirations for being ecstatic or blissful. If I'm just peaceful, it's enough. Even the so-called spiritual leaders are going about and saying peace is the highest goal in your life. Peace is not the highest goal in your life. If you want to enjoy your lunch today, you must be peaceful. Yes or no? If you're not even peaceful, there is nothing in your life that you can do in a worthwhile way. To be peaceful essentially means this, that you're not messing your mind. To be peaceful means that your system is at ease. You know how to conduct your mind, you know how to conduct your emotions, your body and your energies. You are peaceful. It is not a rocket technology, it is the most basic thing. You have a dog at home, you give him his food, he sits peacefully. Maybe not ecstatic, but peacefully. Many times they're ecstatic also. Yes? If your dog is able to sit peacefully, oh, he doesn't have to run my industry. That's not the point, he's got his own stuff going. See, it has nothing to do with the external activity that you're doing. It's got something to do with the internal systems as to how they're functioning. Essentially, it means neither your body, nor your mind, nor your chemistry, nor your emotions, nor your energy are taking instructions from you. They're doing their own thing. Once your machine is not in your control, being peaceful is impossible. I'll tell you, you get into your car and now you go there and you want to turn this way. You do this to the steering, it goes this way. Can you peacefully drive this car? Can you? No. Anxiety is natural, isn't it? This is what has happened to your vehicle. It's out of control. You've never done anything to find out where the steering wheel is, first of all. This is not that simple as a car, this is a super computer. Now the problem is most people have not even bothered to find the keyboard. They think if they do this, somehow it'll work. When you're given such a highly sophisticated machine, if you do not conduct it properly, it will cause many problems to you. By accident it's working. I want you to know this is made this way. If you hold your hands like this, it'll breathe one way. If you just turn it around, the very way you breathe, the breathing pattern itself changes in your lungs. You can try it if you want when you have the time. This way, this way. I'm saying everything that you do, fundamental changes are happening in this machine because it's such a sophisticated machine. It's more than a touch screen. If you just wish it, it will happen. When you have such a sensitive and sophisticated machine and you are operating like a blacksmith, then being peaceful seems to be difficult. Peace is not the highest goal in your life, it is the most fundamental requirement. Don't ever set peace as the highest goal. If you do that, you will only rest in peace. You must see, to be peaceful is the first thing in your life, isn't it? If you want to do anything sensibly in your life, if you want to conduct any situation in your life sensibly, to be peaceful and happy is fundamental. Such a fundamental thing is rising to heavens these days. People think they're going to be peaceful somewhere else, not here, because you have never paid attention to this machine. Never paid attention to the internal mechanism of how a human being functions, what is the basis of everything that's happening within you. It takes a little bit of attention. That's why our basic program is called as inner engineering. We have engineered the whole world the way we want it. Much comfort and convenience has come, but well-being has not come, isn't it? Because well-being will not come. Well-being will come only when this is engineered the way you want it. Only then you will know well-being. To be successful in the world, two fundamental qualities are that you must be able to harness the prowess of your mind and your body. If you want to harness the mind, one most important quality is you must know how to be equanimous. Equanimity gives you access to different dimensions of your mind. If there is no equanimity in a skewed sense of mind, your ability to use the mind is greatly reduced. Another dimension is on the level of your energy, both physiologically and internally, you must be exuberant. Only when your energies are exuberant within you, you have the ability to tide over various obstacles that one may face in day-to-day activity towards one's success. If these two dimensions are brought into your mind and your body, that you're equanimous and you're exuberant, success will come to you much more easily. But beyond this, to be successful, one needs insight, inspiration and integrity. Insight means you pay attention to life around you in such a way that you are able to see something that most people cannot see. Another dimension is to be constantly be inspired. So it's very important, the reason why you're doing what you're doing, to look at the larger dimension or the contribution that you're making through your simple act of whatever you may be doing in your life. Every action that every human being performs in their life is a contribution to some dimension of this world. Somebody is benefited by whatever you may be doing. So being conscious of the contribution that you're making will keep you constantly inspired. And integrity is very important because when you want to function in this world, how much trust you have generated with all the people that you deal with on a daily basis will determine how easy or how hard your daily efforts are going to be. If there is an atmosphere of trustfulness, your ability to work will be greatly enhanced simply because everybody will pave the way for you rather than setting up impediments for you. Both the neurological and the energy systems branch out in a big way between the shoulder blades and above. So keeping the neck region in a good condition is very important. Yoga for success, the neck practices. Both the neurological and the energy systems branch out in a big way between the shoulder blades and above. So keeping the neck region in a good condition is very important. Within 3 to 4 minutes of doing these neck practices, you will distinctly see that you are much more alert and the lethargy in the body will be obliterated. There is a higher level of neuronal regeneration. Memory and intellectual sharpness also improves.
Here are a few guidelines that will set optimal conditions and greatly enhance your receptivity of the practices. Please ensure cell phones are either in silent mode or switched off. It is advisable not to sit for the program with a full stomach or immediately after a meal. Please sit with your spine comfortably erect, hands uncrossed, and palms open. These conditions will prepare you to be in a heightened state of receptivity and derive the most benefits from the practices. These practices are very safe and simple and can be done by anybody. The practices we will be learning here can be done by anyone ages 7 years and above. If you wear glasses while doing the yoga practices, please remove them and keep them aside. Now we will do a certain set of practices for the neck. This will help you to relax the stiffened muscles in the neck and shoulder region. We will look at the first 3 neck practices now. Please observe. Stand with your feet comfortably apart and parallel to each other. Keep your arms and shoulders loose and relaxed. Make sure your neck is loose like a rope, no stiffness of any sort. Eyes closed. As you exhale, slowly and gently lower your chin to your chest. This is the starting position. Now, as you inhale, gently bring your head up and take it back. As you exhale, bring your head down to your chest. This is 1 cycle. You would do this 3 times. Now we will see the second neck practice. As you inhale, slowly and gently turn your head to the right, to the extreme point. As you exhale, bring it back to the center. Now, as you inhale, slowly and gently turn your head to the left, to the extreme point that you can turn. As you exhale, bring it back to the center. This is 1 cycle. You would do this 3 times. And now we will see the third neck practice. As you exhale, slowly and gently bring your right ear towards your right shoulder, to the extreme point you can go. As you inhale, bring it up. As you exhale, slowly and gently bring your left ear towards your left shoulder, to the extreme point you can go. As you inhale, bring it up. This is 1 cycle. You would do this 3 times. Now we will do 3 cycles of the first 3 neck practices together. Please stand. Stand with your feet comfortably apart and parallel to each other. Keep your arms and shoulders loose and relaxed. Eyes closed. As you exhale, slowly and gently lower your chin to your chest. This is the starting position. Now, as you inhale, gently bring your head up and take it back. As you exhale, bring your head down to your chest. Second cycle. Again, as you inhale, bring your head up and back. As you exhale, bring it down. Third cycle. Ensure your shoulders are relaxed. No stiffness of any sort. Now for the second neck practice. Come to the starting position. Your head should be straight, eyes closed. As you inhale, slowly and gently turn your head to the right. As you exhale, bring it back to the center. Now, as you inhale, slowly and gently turn your head to the left. As you exhale, bring it back to the center. Second cycle, right side. Left side. Third cycle. Do it slowly. You can even hold the stretch for a moment and then come back. Come back to the starting position. Now we will do the third neck practice. Again, your head is straight, eyes closed. As you exhale, slowly and gently bring your right ear towards your right shoulder. As you inhale, bring it up. As you exhale, slowly and gently bring your left ear towards your left shoulder. As you inhale, bring it back up. Second cycle. Third cycle. It is an exhalation as you lower the head. It is an inhalation as you bring it up. When you are finished, please sit comfortably. Now we will learn the fourth and fifth neck practices. Again, feet are comfortably apart and parallel to each other. Eyes closed. As you exhale, lower your chin to your chest. This is the starting position. As you inhale, slowly and gently rotate your head towards your right shoulder. As you inhale, your head goes back. As you exhale, it comes down again. Then switch and rotate in the opposite direction. This is one cycle. You would do this 3 times. And for the fifth and final neck practice, rotate your shoulders forward. As you inhale, go up. As you exhale, come down. Do this 3 times. Now rotate your shoulders backward. As you inhale, go up. As you exhale, come down. Do this 3 times. Now we will do the 4th and 5th neck practices together. Please stand. Check to see your feet are parallel to each other. Eyes closed. As you exhale, lower your chin to your chest. This is the starting position. As you inhale, slowly and gently rotate your head towards your right shoulder. As you inhale, your head goes back. As you exhale, it comes down again. Do a full rotation, then switch and rotate in the opposite direction. We will do 2 more cycles. Second cycle. Rotate towards the right shoulder. Ensure your upper body remains still as you rotate the head. Switch directions and rotate towards your left shoulder. Third cycle. Do it slowly with the breathing. And now we will do the 5th neck practice together. Your head is straight, upper body relaxed, eyes closed. Now rotate your shoulders forward. As you inhale, go up. As you exhale, come down. Do this 3 times. Now rotate your shoulders backward. As you inhale, go up. As you exhale, come down. Do this 3 times. When you are finished, please sit comfortably.
To be successful in the world, 2 fundamental qualities are that you must be able to harness the prowess of your mind and your body.
If you want to enjoy success, before you engineer situations, you must engineer yourself. If you are not well engineered, which simply means you are not the way you want to be, you are not as joyful as you want to be, you are not as peaceful as you want to be, you are not as loving as you want to be, you are not as healthy as you want to be. When this is the case, if you engineer the situations around you, it will all be haphazard. You will create something that will harass you. You will create something that you yourself will suffer. So it's extremely important, before you engineer the situations in which you exist, first engineer yourself. Inner engineering, this is the most vital and first step that everybody needs to take.
I'd really just like once again to thank Sadhguru and his amazing team who have been so supportive of finding the right material to share with all of us during this time, during the summit. And yeah, just a special thank you to all of you who have contributed to the creation of this amazing work in unifying the world, the reminder that we all have a choice to engineer ourselves to become the best we can be, and that we actually have a responsibility to do that for each other, especially during this time.